I'd actually never heard of Texas A&M. I wanted to go to the Air Force Academy for pretty much my entire life and to study tropical meteorology. Then I realized maybe the academy wasn't the place for me, so I started looking at my next option, which was a small school that got snow. But then I realized you couldn't really study tropical meteorology at a place that got snow. So I started looking at other schools, and my first choice was the University of Miami, and my second choice was Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University in Prescott, Arizona. So my family and I started visiting all the different schools I was interested in. We were flying out west to visit the campus in Arizona. And my mom said, well, we're flying out west anyway. We might as well just pick another school to visit while we're out there. And we'd visited Texas the summer before, so I was like, that school in Texas, that sounds cool. We were here on campus for about 20 minutes. We actually visited here first before going to Arizona. And I said, this is the place I want to go. We don't even have to go to the other school. We did a campus tour and we talked to the officers and the commandants, or in the recruiting office. And I knew this was the place for me, and I didn't even apply anywhere else. I think the biggest thing for me, being part of the Corps, I learned how to ask for help and how to work with other people. I'm an only child that grew up on a street with no kids, so living in a dorm experience was completely new for me. And having to spend time with people 24/7 and not having the ability to go in my room and close the door and shut everything else out. So I really had to learn how to focus and how to prioritize things and get things done. Also, I was a straight A student all through high school. I didn't honestly have to study at all in high school. And when I came to A&M, I really had to refocus my entire academic focus completely, because not only was I in way over my head in things that I wasn't interested in anymore, but I also didn't know how to ask for help. I'd never been to tutoring. I'd never had anyone really help me with anything before, and I had a lot of pride that I didn't want to ask for help. I wanted to figure things out on my own. But living in the dorms and having upperclassmen help me with my homework and check on me to make sure I was doing well in school and understanding things in my classes really helped me figure out how to be successful in college. I think the biggest thing for me is the fact that the course prepared me to be a leader in such a way that I can directly apply that when I get into the Air Force. I know that right off the bat I'll probably have airmen assigned to me, and by being in the Corps and having freshmen and sophomores that I've had to mentor and grow and train, I have experience doing that. I'm not just a random student coming out of another school that has only had ROTC experience and seeing their cadets once a week. I've had to actually monitor these freshmen as they grow for an entire year. So I know how to take someone and really pay attention to how they're doing and what they're struggling with and what they're growing with. And I really think that'll be beneficial when I get into the Air Force. Also, the fact that A&M has such networking opportunities. I have so many people that I've met solely just based off being here at A&M and having people come and visit our ROTC detachment, or just alumni from Squadron 16 and the other Air Force units that I've gotten to meet, that I know that I'll meet when I go out into the Big Blue Air Force.